One thing that's super fascinating about time is that we all have 24 hours in a day. So how is it possible that some people build empires, start billion-dollar businesses, and do so much more, while others forget to do the laundry? It all comes down to how you plan your year, your month, and even your weeks and days. When I say this, many of you guys will think it's probably gonna take a lot of time, but don't worry, I got you. I have already made a template for you and I'm gonna put it for free so you can use it. This right here is the template that I use every single time I have some kind of goal or something that I wanna accomplish. The thing that I absolutely love about this template is that the first part of it is a dashboard area where I can see my whole year mapped out. I have key events right here with some colors that visualize when some of these events are happening. For example, right here, we have the new semester begins, and the color for that is green. We can see that the semester begins on the 16th of August, actually 15th. And when the semester ends, we can also see that the next color is red, and that's where the exam period is going to happen. Also, we can see when the summer break is beginning and when it's going to end. You can also use it if you want to have other side projects as well. That's going to take a couple of days. You can plan it out right here in this dashboard area. For example, if you want to build a new website or learn how to code, you can put it here. Learn how to code. And we can say that your summer break is right here, so you can map it out. It's probably gonna take a lot longer than a week, but in theory you can say that you can take this right here and color it with purple. Choose purple. Boom. So this is the cool parts about this dashboard area right here, is that you can see your entire year and you can see the most important events that you have to do this year. So you're not supposed to use this dashboard right here to put everything that you're gonna do that year. This is only for the most important key events. Things that you're gonna probably require more than a week. For example, if you want to build a new website and you have not done it before and you want to schedule out some time to focus on that. Things like that when the school is beginning, things like when you have to go back to work again, things like when your vacation is starting, etc., etc. The second part that makes this template absolutely great to use is this right here, the project area. It's a simple area where you can put out the most important project, your goals, the things that you want to accomplish in this time period. For example, if you want to read 20 books in 2025, you're going to put it here under the project name. You're going to also, if you want to get an A in cell biology course, you're going to put that in. If you want to run a marathon, you can put that in. If you want to get an A in a chemistry course, you can put that in. And here is where this template is great. This template categorizes all these goals that you have in importance and ambition level. And this helps you a lot, especially if you have a lot of goals and you don't know where you want to start or put in your energy. So as you can see right here, read 20 books. This is just an example for you guys. You can put whatever you want. So if you want to read 20 books, you can say, okay, so how important is this for my career, school, health, etc. on a scale from 1 to 10, where 1, this is not important at all. 10, this is actually very important and it's something that has to be done. This is just an example, but for me personally, reading 20 books in 2025 has an importance of 7. It's a high ambition goal. It's something that's very, very good for you. You're gonna learn a lot of new stuff. But as you can see here, it's not one of the most important things that I have to do. For example, getting an A in a cell biology course is way more important, and it scores an 8 on an importance scale from 10. As well as, for example, if I'm gonna take a chemistry course. So this might score a first order, and this second order, and this a third order. Once you have reached that goal or completed that task, you can come here and choose if it's something that you're still working on, it's something that you have already done, or it's something that you're not even started. So this right here gives you an overview of the goals that you want to accomplish this year, and it helps you decide on an importance scale how important it is. It also makes you decide how ambitious the goal is. If it's a very ambitious goal and it's a very important one as well, you might want to prioritize this as the first thing that you have to do. However, if it's not an important goal and something that is very ambitious, something that takes a lot of time, you might actually want to put it in a second or third priority because you have other important things to do. So this right here will make you feel less overwhelmed with all of the ideas and goals that you have, because it makes you ask yourself two questions. Is it important? And how hard is it to accomplish that goal? How ambitious is it? And lastly, it makes you put it in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. When you've done the goal, you can come here and check it out and put done. So you know that you've finished with it and you can move on to the next thing. The next thing that is absolutely great about this template is this monthly overview right here. You can see this is July, for example. We can see every single day of July mapped out with the date, and we can see the main goals for the entire month right here. I've just included a couple of examples right here. For example, reading 2 books, which will help the main goal of reading 20 books for that year, and working out 3 times a week. We also have this notes section right here where you can add, like, reading 2 books a month means reading half a book per week, or reading 30 minutes every single day. Now to my favorite part of this template. So it's called summary of the month. You can see your goal. It's read for 30 minutes a day, and it's to work out. And our target goal is to read every single day of July, so it's 31 days, and to work out 3 times a week, so in July it would be 15 days. And by using these check boxes right here, as you can see, personally I like to say, if I know there's something I have to do, I just like to put it on every single day of the month, so I don't think too much about it when the day comes and I have to do it. So every single day I log into this calendar and see, okay, I have to read, I read, and I check the box. So once I check the box, let's say it's the 3rd of July, and I check the box, I can actually see right here that I've made progress. Let's say it's Friday. You can see when I press this button right here, the result increases and I get closer and closer to my goal. Let's say I've not done that. You can see when I press that, the opposite thing happens. So this section right here, summary of the months, could be very, very important for you to accomplish your goal, as you get a visual representation of how well you're doing. And you can change it right here. You can put another goal in, you could add the 3rd and 4th and 5th. However, it's important for you to remember to drag the formula here down with you, and to drag this as well down with you, and this as well. If you don't register anything, it's going to just say this, but it's okay, because once you check the boxes right here, for example, you can see that it's increasing. Boom. However, the most important part that you have to keep in mind, that if you choose to add a new goal, for example, let's say walking, this right here, all of these rows right here have to stay empty or have to contain walking as well as a goal, because it's programmed to only register one activity at a time. So if you want to walk on Tuesday and do something else on Wednesday, you just make this one right here empty, and you go here and add the goal that you want. So yeah, that's actually the template. It's very, very simple to use, and I hope this video helped you. The main idea here is to have an overview of the entire year, and go right here and put in your goals and categorize them in importance and ambitions level, which will make you figure out which goals are most importantly, and avoid burning out and feeling overwhelmed. And most importantly, you can plug in the goals that you're gonna have for the year or for the quarter right here, and see how much progress that you are making. So that was everything. I will put a link to this template in the description so you can download it for free. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.